I am Prof.L.B.Gayakawad. I am teaching you today the topic prepositions and phrases. Actually, what is called the preposition and what is called the phrases, we will see. Remember, the preposition comes before the original word. Remember, when we talk, when we write English, then we know that the preposition in the sentence comes before the original word. So, see, the preposition comes before the original word. For example, under the tree. Under the tree, the original word is the tree and the preposition is under. So, in this way, we can speak. We can say in the class is the original word and in is the preposition. Out of the home is the original word and out of is the preposition or the prepositional phrase. So remember here, this preposition makes the prepositional phrase. Remember, the preposition makes the prepositional phrase. It means that the prepositional phrases are made with the help of the prepositions. So remember here, the explanation is that under the tree, this is the phrase. This is the prepositional phrase because this phrase is started with the preposition under, and that's why this is the prepositional phrase. And the preposition under has made this phrase, and that's why the preposition makes the prepositional phrase, that is the explanation. So now we will see some prepositions and some prepositional phrases. So remember here, at first I will tell you the first preposition is within. 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 So within means what? In the limit of. Means there is the limit. And in the limit of means I will say in that limit something happens. That is called within. That is called the preposition in the limit of. So remember here, within means in the limit of something. In the limit of something means within 10 days, within 7 days, within 4 days, we can say. So remember here, I will help you within 10 days. Remember, I will help you. It means I will do the work of helping to you within 10 days. Within 10 days means what? Here 10 days is the original word and within is the preposition. And here within 10 days is the prepositional phrase, and I will help you within 10 days means within 10 days means the 10 days is the limit, and within the 10 days he will help. That is the explanation. So inside, before this, remember here inside. Sorry, I will tell you now. Inside. Inside means what? In. In means what? In the inner side of something. In the inner side of something means something is there, and in the inner side of something means, suppose for example we can say in the home, inside the home, in the class, inside the class. Inside means in the inner side of that particular thing. That is called inside. And so here the example is, she is inside the room. She is means she is present. Inside the room means in the side of the room, means in the in the room. Inside means in. So she is inside the room means she is in the room. In inside, in something, and that something is the room, and so she is inside the room. That is the explanation. Here in this example, a preposition is, remember, inside, and the prepositional phrase is inside the room. So remember here, every preposition makes the prepositional phrase. Second example is there. We came inside 7 a.m. Inside 7 a.m. Inside 7 a.m. means it was the time of 7 o'clock, and inside 7 o'clock means between that period we came. That is the explanation. So we came inside 7 a.m. Or we can say we came within 7 a.m. or within 7 a.m. means here that is the limit. We can use like this also. Now there is the preposition, and the preposition is into. What is into? Into, from something to something journey. Means something is outside, and that something goes into the inside of something. For example, I translated Marathi into English. I translated means at first it was Marathi, and then I translated it into English. So that Marathi became English. When something changes into other thing, at that time we should use into preposition. For example, the boys went into the class, means the boys were outside, then the boys went into the class. If such is the situation, then we can use the into preposition. In is the preposition. In means what? In the room. Boys are learning in the room, means the boys are stable there. The boys are silent there. The boys are sitting there. That is the explanation. But when we can say that the boys are going into the second room, then the boys are there means unstable. The boys are there unstable, means they have changed their place, and that's why the boys now are going into the second room. When such is the situation, we should use there into preposition. That is the important thing I will tell you. So then again, there is the preposition makes the verbal phrases. Remember, preposition makes the verbal phrases. Verbal phrases means what? The phrases, the phrases of verbs. Verbal phrases means the phrases which are made with the help of the verbs. Verbs. The main is verb, and from that verb, the phrase is made, and that phrase is made with the preposition. And that's why here the explanation is that preposition makes the verbal phrases. For example, anger with is the VP. VP means verb phrase. Here anger is the verb and with is the preposition. Both have come together and they have made the phrase. So verb and one preposition come together and they make the phrase. That phrase is called the verbal phrase, and that's why anger with is the verbal phrase. She angered with her mother for help. Remember, she angered means she was angry with her mother. Why? With her mother for help, because her mother could not help her, and that's why she angered with her mother. That is the explanation. So angered with is here the verbal phrase. Remember, apply for. Apply is the verb and for is the preposition. Apply for means we apply for something. Means we can apply for service, we can apply for work, we can apply for police station, means somewhere we can apply. And that's why apply for is the verbal phrase. So the example is she applied for service. She applied for service. It means that she needed service and that's why she applied for service, for the service. That is the explanation. Applied for. She applies to government. Now the phrase has changed. Applies to means we applies to somebody. We apply to somebody. To means what? We apply to somebody. Means we go to apply to somebody. That is apply to. And apply for means for something we apply, and apply to means we apply to, means we apply to somebody. That is the explanation. And so the example is she applies to government, means she goes and she applies to government. She angers at him due to his wrong answer. Remember, she angers. She angers at. At means at. Angers at means somebody has made a mistake and we become angry. We become angry with him. That is the situation. The same situation has happened here, and that's why here the example is she angers at him due to his wrong answer, because he has given the wrong answer, and that's why she angers at him. At him. Remember, she angers at him. She quarreled over. Remember now the prepositional phrase means verbal phrase is quarreled over. She quarreled over the estate, means that is the complication, that is the struggle of the estate, and that's why she quarreled over the estate, means she wanted that estate and that's why she quarreled over the estate. So quarreled over, in this way we can say I quarreled about paisa. Remember now there is the about. At first it was quarreled over. Quarreled over means quarreled over. Over means for example just I can say you quarreled on. But we cannot use on, but we can understand. Quarrel on. Quarrel over. That is the phrase. And now the phrase is I quarreled about paisa. Paisa. About means regarding paisa, because I wanted money and that's why I quarreled about paisa. That is the explanation. They looked for the lost pen. Remember, they looked for the lost pen means their pen has been lost. They have lost the pen, and that's why they are looking for. For means for something, and they are looking for something, and that something is the lost pen, and that's why they looked for the lost pen. She puts on the clothes. Put on. Put is the main verb and on is the preposition. Put on means dress. Put on means what? Dress. She puts on the clothes means she dresses the clothes on her body. Means she puts those clothes on her body, upon her body. That is the explanation. So puts on is the phrase. That is the verbal phrase. And the last one is we get up early in the morning. We get up. Get up is the verbal phrase, and we get up early in the morning means our action is to get up early in the morning, and that's why we get up early in the morning. That is the explanation. Now remember, today I taught you the prepositions, and the phrases which are made, which we can make with the help of the prepositions. So remember, there are the prepositions and there are the phrases. Again, I will tell you: under the tree, then within, then I will tell you the verbal phrases. Verbal phrases means one verb plus preposition, means verbal phrase. And these are the verbal phrases I will tell you. Suppose, for example, anger with. Anger is the verb, with is the preposition, applied is the verb, for is the preposition. In this way, there are looked for. Look is the verb and for is the preposition. So in this way, all are the verbs and the prepositions. So the verbal phrases are made with the help of the prepositions. Means the first is the verb plus preposition is equal to the prepositional phrase. Means we can make the prepositional phrase, we can make the verbal phrase. Prepositional phrase starts with the preposition and the verbal phrase starts with the verb. In this way, we can speak, we can write our English. If you practice like this, if you watch my videos daily, regularly, I am confident of telling you that you will learn, you will speak, and you will do everything as per my videos in the sense of English. So here I will stop now. Again, I will come in front of you with a new video. Till then, I stop here. Thank you very much.